welcome to this episode of The Spill. I'm Seth Yarber.
And I'm Matthew Carr. And on this episode of The Spill, we will be talking about impeachment, COVID vaccines, and the Super Bowl.
Donald Trump, impeached for inciting an insurrection, has filed a lawsuit proclaiming his innocence. His legal counsel denied that the former president played any role in inciting the riots at the Capitol, and asserted that he exercised his First Amendment rights when making false claims about the 2020 election.
Tennessee will begin administering COVID-19 vaccinations to residents who are 70 and older this week, as the state receives more COVID-19 vaccines. Tennessee is expecting about 93 doses this week, a 15% increase in the state's previous weekly vaccine allocations. The state's COVID-19 vaccination plan prioritizes those that are most at risk. The state plans to continue moving through phases of the plan as vaccine supplies increase. The Tennessee Department of Health expects the state may be able to expand to those who are 65 and older in March if supplies continue to increase. Tennessee will continue to expand as more and more vaccinations are available.
Let's go. Welcome to the Word of the Day. I'm Mr. Arrowood. I'm a student teacher for Mrs. Rains, and today's Word of the Day is reticent. Reticent means that you're inclined to be silent or uncommunicative in speech, or that you're reserved. So, for example, Mr. Arrowood is reticent before he has his morning tea. I'm uncommunicative. I don't want to talk to people. I'm really reserved when I don't have my tea in the morning. And that is the Word of the Day.
British.
Next week is Homecoming Week. Monday is PJ Day, Tuesday is Twin Day, Wednesday is Career Day, Thursday is Character Day, and Friday is Spirit Day. Freshmen are going to wear gray, sophomores white, juniors gold, and seniors navy.
Round and round, round and round, the wheels on.
What's your name? Jacob?
Kenny.
Heath.
Lennox.
Luttrell.
Ethan.
My name's Eva. My name's Addie.
Jada.
Haley.
That's a cool name.
Name. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Like, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
I guess blue.
Blue.
Red and blue. Pineapple.
Pink.
Green.
Purple.
Red. Green.
Purple.
Those are neat colors. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Veterinarian technician.
A man.
A man's man.
An NBA player.
Mechanical engineer. That's neat. I don't know.
Not here anymore. A geologist.
I don't know.
Addie, you could say your job rocks. Rocks. Do you guys like animals? What's your favorite animal? Do you guys have any pets at home?
My sister.
Favorite animal's a red panda, but no, I don't got no pets.
Okay.
I have 2 dogs and a cat, and I love dogs.
Yes. I like lions.
Lions are cool.
I don't have a pet because I killed mine.
That's cool.
I have a dog. He likes to run off every now and then, though.
Oh.
A dog.
I don't have any pets. I have a lizard.
My favorite animal is a jellyfish, and I have a dog and 2 cats.
Those are neat animals.
Oh, what's your favorite food?
Sometimes I like to eat cinder blocks, or this matters how I'm feeling.
I don't know.
What's your favorite book?
All 4 of them.
Can you read?
Margaret Haddocks is my favorite author, and I don't have a favorite movie.
Understandable.
What's your favorite subject?
Science.
Probably science.
Social studies, because it's the easiest.
What's your favorite toy to play with?
I don't really play with toys.
Probably WWE characters.
What's your favorite movie?
I don't watch movies.
Probably Jasmine. Oh no.
What's your favorite cartoon?
Flapjack.
I don't watch them.
Luttrell.
That's a name.
This Sunday is the Super Bowl. It'll be Tom Brady and the 11-5 Tampa Bay Buccaneers facing Patrick Mahomes and the 14-2 Kansas City Chiefs. This will be Bruce Arians' first Super Bowl as a head coach. These two teams faced each other earlier this year, with the Chiefs coming out on top in a close game 27-24. Tampa Bay and Kansas City both easily made their way to this big game, so it should be an entertaining, well-played game. Your Walker Valley Mustangs will be facing East Hamilton tonight at East Hamilton. Tip-off is set for 6 o'clock for the girls' game and 7:30 for the boys. Our Mustangs will also be facing McMinn Central next Monday and Polk County next Tuesday here at Walker Valley.
Hello, Hello and welcome to Music Review. Today we're going to be reviewing 1984 by Van Halen. The reason we decided to do this album is because of Eddie Van Halen's recent passing away. I'm Jacob Brennan.
I'm Sam Weathers.
And I'm Seth Yarber.
1984 was released on January 9th, 1984, and it was the last album to feature Eddie Van Halen before 2012.
The album 1984 features songs like Jump, which is a historical song by Van Halen. That's probably the song most people are familiar with. And if you're big into rock and roll, the song after that is Panama, which is played on KZ106 constantly.
And if we're going to talk about the history of the album, then one thing is Van Halen, even before the 80s, was a big backyard band. They would go around California and they would sell out shows in people's backyards at just big house parties.
Have you ever listened to 1984 by Van Halen?
I have.
How do you feel about it?
I feel good about it. I like it.
Do you vibe with it?
Yeah, I vibe with it.
Not even to mention the fact that, like, even in that time, their success was, like, rising up with their drug addictions as well.
Yeah.
Like, they kept, like, going to parties and, like, acting wild and doing crazy, insane shows, like, and this album allowed them to have more potential to do those insane sets that they did. I feel like that really stapled the band, like, on the Billboard Top 100 especially, that they gave them a lot more momentum, although they were already popular before.
Yeah. And speaking of the Billboard charts, 1984, when it was released, went straight to number 2 and stayed there for 5 weeks.
A consecutive 5 weeks.
Yeah, and the only reason it wasn't number 1 was because of Michael Jackson's Thriller, so we can't really blame him, though.
Have you ever listened to 1984 by Van Halen?
No, I have not.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
I haven't listened to it since like 8th grade.
So do you vibe with it?
I don't remember.
Like on a scale from 1 to 10?
Probably like a 4.
Now we're going to go through our favorite songs. My favorite song from the album, it's a tough choice, but I'd say my favorite song is probably Drop Dead Legs.
I agree with that 100%, and I thought that was going to be an underrated opinion, but Drop Dead Legs all the way, because it's not overplayed. I've heard it in a movie somewhere, but it's not overplayed on the radio constantly, so it has a unique vibe to it that 1984 gives off.
Yeah.
I think I would probably have to go with just the insane drum solo that leads into like a fantastic guitar solo in Hot for Teacher. I feel like it's just a staple of the album.
So 1984 marked the beginning of a new age for Van Halen in a way, because it marked the point at which Eddie Van Halen had complete control over Van Halen's artistic direction, and this is why David Lee Roth would depart from the band after 1984.
The album is overall revolutionary in Van Halen because I feel like Jump by itself is such a known song. Like, it's everywhere.
If anyone tells me that they've never listened to Van Halen before, the first album I would tell them to listen to would most likely be 1984.
Yeah, I have to say my favorite album by Van Halen is probably gonna have to be Unknown Pleasures.
You like the Shags?
Oh my God! Don't even get me started on the Shags. Best band, better than Led Zeppelin. Like this is like okay, you can't see it, right? So this is Led Zeppelin, right? Here's the Shags.
Hi, Sam.
Hey, Sam.
How do you feel about 1984 by Van Halen? Have you ever listened to 1984 by Van Halen?
I've never listened to it before.
Why not?
Yes, I have. It's a great album. I remember when it came out. I'm that old.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how do you feel about it?
I would have given it, and I still would. I still listen to some of the songs on it. So I'd give it a 10 for sure.
Right off the top. It doesn't take much. That's the warmest part right here. I'm going to invert the spoon, warm it up, driving up that cream, pure vanilla, sweeteners. That's a 10.
Now on to an episode of Weather's Weather.
Morning, Marker Valley. It's Friday, February 5th, 2021. I'm Sam Weathers, and this is Weather's Weather. Your high for today is going to be about 50 with a low of 27. It's cold outside and it is wet, so if you're going outside, always wear a jacket. So that's all for your weather today. I'm Sam Weathers, and have a great day.
Thank you for watching this episode of The Spill. I'm Seth Yarber.
And I'm Matthew Carr. Have a great day, Walker Valley.